hello everybody. I think we're live. We're now in HD.
Wow.
As you can see, William and I doing pretty good. So hopefully everybody is loving everything going on today. Hi, what is going on here? That makes no sense. Anything I'm saying. Okay, look at this. We can even zoom. What? What? No, okay. I get enough messing around. Okay, so hopefully everybody is enjoying their Sunday. It is nice and warm here today, eh? What's the temperature outside right now?
I think 15. Minus 15. Minus 16.
What's that in Fahrenheit?
Oh, it's like, I'd say minus 5. No, minus 6.
No, I think it's 5. 'Cause
5.
it was right from the episode.
Yeah. 5.
So, what did you think of the yesterday's episode?
That was cool. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything? Well, I guess you can't really learn anything. You were teaching everything, eh?
Yeah, I tried to learn.
And
Still all brand new for me. So.
And your mom's on vacation right now.
Yeah. But I think she watched it.
Right.
Pretty sure she.
So everything looks like it's going good. So your mom, where's your mom?
In the Caribbean.
In the Caribbean.
Cuba or Republic. I don't know.
There we go. Did you hear the sad news out of LA today?
Yeah, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, folks. I don't know if you guys seen it. Here's some sad news coming out. No, I think it's 5 over here. Sad news coming out of LA today. Here. Here, look at this. On vacation. Kobe Bryant.
Well, I think she watched
basketball
it.
star.
Still all brand new for me. So.
Didn't make it, eh? Your mom's on vacation.
Unfortunately,
yeah. Your mom, where's your mom? I was just setting up this live stream. I just saw it
Caribbean,
coming in. So not too good. So your mom, where's your good? So sad. So, yeah, not a very good week in aviation.
No.
Got
in Quebec too, you got a helicopter crash.
Really?
But the guy is okay. An SQ, the police helicopter. But they were looking for French tourists on the Skidoo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gee. And then of course the news out of Australia with the Herc. That's devastating news. So yeah. So if you guys are just seeing that, unfortunately, yeah. If you guys, there we go. So I'm just cleaning up my desktop. So more happier news. You just learned you're going to go to Holman Island.
Yeah, Holman Island.
Jeff Schroeder was just here.
Yeah, he told me it's a go for me.
So yeah, Holman Island, way up in the very top.
500 miles up north. So a good, yes, good three and something, 4 hours, three and something.
Yeah, we're gonna go deliver a generator up there. All right. There we go. Okay, folks. So if you're just joining us here, we're just testing out the new system. We got it all good. I did a Facebook Live thing yesterday. Tested out everything. It's going good. The new Pro webcam 4K. But I can't stream 4K because you guys know I'm using my phone for internet, and it is not very good. No, not very good.
No.
How's the internet at your apartment?
Depend. Up and down, huh?
Up and down.
Like you see when it's like 6 o'clock on a Friday. Like,
everybody's on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I guess most people now have unlimited internet, and that would just be a dream.
Oh yeah, I wish.
Absolutely. Is there unlimited internet in Montreal?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much everybody got unlimited. It's here. It's like the plan we got with Benjamin. It's 200 gig per month, gigabytes. So it's not a lot. And
Wayne P saying there's some good news that I don't know much about this 777X, but you were in here yesterday telling me about 777X, X7.
X7.
That it's got the folded wings and stuff.
Wing tips.
Edwin saying much better video. Thank you guys. We can go back. Like watch this.
What's better?
It's like the 90s, and then. Man, that was crappy. But like there we go.
No, it's I'm curious to see on my computer or something how it will end up. It's probably pretty similar to what we see right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it should be pretty good. Yeah. I know anytime I use my phone or something, it looks really good.
Oh.
So how's everybody doing in the chat? David Jones, how much is the phone bill every month? Luckily, it's a Buffalo phone, and it's a group together with it's like a Bell plan where I'm grouped together with my father, my Uncle Ronnie, and someone else, and they don't even use that much data. So I got a little bit of a hack. I have a hack. They don't use that much data, but there we go. So it works out pretty good. Okay, day and night. Jason E. saying thank you, day and night. There we go. So yeah, successful flight. Do you know much about the flight? Did you follow it?
I watched.
They
like,
took
after.
off.
Yeah, they took off.
And then
maybe 2 hours.
And then they
yeah,
landed.
I know they went from an airport to another, and they did some all at some place. And
You think Boeing's gonna get mad if we're talking about it?
I don't know.
Oh man, yeah. So it seems pretty good news. Did you see the Airbus news about the auto taxi?
I saw the auto takeoff.
Yeah, like
The
the
350?
Mentor pilot on YouTube, which
Yeah.
his video about the auto taxi and everything like that. That's pretty crazy.
It's like the 462 can do that.
Auto, yeah, it'll go where it wants, I guess. Eh?
Yeah.
It could either go left or right, wherever Schroeder says. So that's awesome. So everyone's doing pretty good. Oh, William, need to speak up closer. William is just so quiet.
Yeah. Sorry.
He it's all at C46. It's all at 46s.
Yeah, it's.
Here, I'm so loud. Here, William, how's it going, William?
I.
Nice buttery thing. Ron, thank you, Ron. Thanks for doing this service. You know what the funny thing is? How the live stream started, really, was I needed like kind of like a day off when I was doing it every day, and then so Sunday was just so nice to be able to just get up, and then come here, turn the camera on, and then it was it. That was that was the video of the day, and then it just evolved. Like people started watching. And there's people out there that don't even watch the regular videos; they just watch the live streams. And then there's some people that just absolutely hate these live streams, and I can understand that the editing really sucks.
Yeah.
And I have no good luck with live. My live is just terrible. But it should be pretty good. Everything's good. What audio is coming out of here? Something's.
Is it good?
Oh, you know what? I think here. One sec. I think I got us live over here. Yeah, there we go. I'm like, why can I hear myself talking? And it's because I was playing the video in the background. Okay, what's going on? Oh, who's here? Oh, look at this.
Oh, eat
Our
your veggies.
our episode today is sponsored by carrots. Hello, Stella. You know, carrots would be the worst thing to give somebody when they're recording audio. Like,
Oh, maybe if you're doing ASMR.
ASMR. I made it that ASMR C46 video. I didn't release it. I filmed the C46 like in slow mo. Stella, look, you're all the way over there. You got Jasper?
Yeah.
World is quiet.
What? I don't know. What do you want me to say? What are you guys talking about?
Nothing.
Oh, audio
You're
is
talking about
A1.
nothing?
Audio is A1. There we go.
Thank you.
Don Meyer, lunch.
Oh,
Cool.
NordVPN. Carrot.
NordVPN carrots. Also, Skillshare. If you need to know how to eat carrots, go to Skillshare/eat carrots every day. I don't know.
Or SeatGeek if you want your.
What's this? The best part of the 777X flight was the Boeing's XRCF CT-133J plane.
Yeah, when they land, I saw there was a plane chasing. You know, kind of the same.
A CT-133, is that like a T-33?
I don't know. We'll see.
I think that's a T-33. Oh, Sarah's saying hello, Stella.
Hello.
Glenn saying hot Stella.
Hot Stella. I just came out of the shower. I literally raced here.
Why'd you race here?
Because you said 2 p.m. and I was like, oh my god.
We got wide angle, but it's not that wide. You gotta get in the frame.
Well, why did you move then, Mikey?
What's that?
What's up? Oh, yeah. So it's a T-33.
Give me a
It's
moment.
probably.
Jasper and I are back.
Alright, she's back. How's Jasper doing today?
Good.
Is he?
Yeah, he's always good.
Why is that?
Because he's. Ow! He just bit me in the arm!
He's always good.
Ah, Jasper, Jesus. You're supposed to eat ribs, not my arm.
He literally bit you in the
He
arm
bit me
live.
he
Live.
Does, yeah, he does that. I don't know why he does that.
That's
He likes
good.
biting people.
What do you think of the folding tips?
It's cool. We don't have to buy new gates for that plane.
Co-
Like at airport. You know, like the 380, I think they need to put like brand new gate, more space and stuff like that. But I think the why they did that is to fit in a normal gate.
Correct answer. The Corsair did it first.
Yeah, true.
I still hear voices here. I wonder why do I still hear voices?
That's dangerous.
Oh,
if
it's
you hear
there.
voices. Here, I'll come next to you here with the chair. Actually, that hurt.
I don't know why. Something's going on. So anyway, hello from Ireland. CT stands for Canadian Trader. Oh, does CT stand for Canadian Trader?
What?
Canadian
Tire?
CT point card.
It was a Cessna 172. How's Mikey's Barracuda? In fact, it was missing.
Where is it?
Rod moved it.
Yeah, to where?
I don't know. He moved it to an undisclosed location. So the Barracuda, I was like the other day, I'm like, hey, it's missing. Rod moved it. He fired it up, put a battery in it, fired it up, then whoops, Stella almost dropped another F-bomb.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's my job here.
The cat's behind me now.
Now he wants to bite you in the arm.
Get Stella a Band-Aid. Okay,
Oh,
folks,
it's not
one
bleeding.
thing I want to show you guys. If you guys watched yesterday's episode, the one thing is the last shot. So the last shot here, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna make sure. I don't know if my audio can mix, but here. So I guess boom. There we go. Okay. I think you guys can hear me. There we go. Am I good? Can you guys hear me? So there we go. So that's the whole thing. So like, here's the thing. So yesterday, there's me. So I was filming the final scene. There's William. You can see he's waving. There's the hat. He's gonna be flying the Hay River. So I put the GoPro behind the tire and I kind of shoved it in between. So that you know the GoPro is very very wide angle.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that it was actually like that close to the tire. I could have went closer. But as you can see, it's bouncing back and forth. So I don't know. Can you guys hear everything's good? Anyway, hopefully you can hear. But anyway, so that's what I was doing. I was putting it on here. So how did I do that? Here, let me just speed it up here. Oh, there it goes forward. It goes forward.
Cycling the flaps.
Oh, is that what are you doing right here? You're cycling the
Yeah.
flaps?
2-3 times. Because it was the first flight of the day with Avio, so make sure everything's good.
Okay, so tail dragger with the jet thumbnail.
The nose dragger.
Okay, so there we go. So what's here? So you always go forward. Is this the brake test coming up?
Yep.
Brake test.
It's in the taxi check. Just test the brake, make sure the pressure.
There we go. So this is the technical part for the filming. See that wind? That is a lot of wind. You see how the GoPro's just dead steady, like how it held up. Well, I'll show you guys how I did it here. So, and then you guys held there for quite a while right there.
Yeah, getting a clearance, and there
there we
were
go.
a little bit of traffic.
Oh, look at that. HER. Oh. Anyway, so back to the main one. Okay, so hey, that kind of worked. So what I did is to do that shot. I made this is. I think I showed this might already on one of the live streams. So this is what I did here. So I just used this thick piece of aluminum, put the GoPro on it, and then put this, and just right like it was like this close to the tire, and yeah. So it stayed, didn't even move. So I didn't have to put any weight or anything on it. Just yeah. crazy. So that worked out pretty well. So it's the second time I did that, because sometimes I do it and I use the tripod here, and the tripod really just has like the contact between the ground or just these, so it just like slides on the ice. It's like C46 gone, and then yeah, so it worked out pretty good. And what's the F word in German?
Is it an F word or?
It's not an F word.
Is it Frankfurter?
Yeah. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah? The Frankfurter. Spaghetti. I think it's Spaghetti's birthday today.
Yeah. Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Spaghetti.
Happy birthday, Spaghetti. I'm hungry for spaghetti.
Chris, Seinfeld. Big one. What's news with the Fokker? It is the same. Stella and Chucky, we're going to start working on the frame, but Chucky's been flying non-stop. We've been doing double Electras all week, all 2 weeks. Yeah, so that's about it. So anything that happens on the Fokker happens pretty much on the GoPro. So if you don't see it, it didn't happen. But Dan McNiven and the crew at the Great War Flying Museum, they're getting the engine ready, getting the mount all set up, the exhaust, and then with the prop, and then of course we got the cowling. So yeah, it's going to be all bolt on when that goes. What's going on?
I think Ethan wants
Ethan's spamming the comments here.
Is the blonde your girlfriend? Is the blonde your girlfriend?
Yes, Ethan. Alright. Well, Kenny, I think you're an admin. I think you can put the little Ethan Wrinkle on a timeout. But
oh my god.
So Jake, the thing, that one episode from last week about the water bomber down in Australia, there's been 6 companies now that we've been working, they've been sending requests and working about sending an aircraft down to Australia, be it the DC-4, the Lockheed Electra, P-3, or the CL-215. Yeah, so there's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff going on right now. But the problem with that mainly is the boots on the ground in Australia. There's a lot of people wanting to provide aircraft, including the Russians and everything like that. And of course, it's a very political thing to get past all that stuff. But we're working on it. I've been really working on it for the last couple of years, believe it or not. And that's why I've always been a huge fan of Coulson and the way that they have, very quickly really took over the firefighting world in the vacuum what Aero Union left behind when they dissolved way back in the day. And yeah, so that's kind of my little thing. So anything that isn't shown, really there is no update. That's the key. If there's any update, I tell you guys. So okay. Oh yeah, so there was a little Easter egg in the DC-4 episode, BAJ, which is Tanker 2, which actually Stella and I and my father were watching old YouTube videos the other day of old tankers, and BAJ was there fighting fire as an old tanker. So BAJ, which was Tanker 2 in the States, it was fighting fire in 2008 or 9, I think, when I was filming those segments that were in the DC-4 episode. And in the back, you see that there's a cancel. And we had a cancel back then. I think at the time we had 2 cancels, but we have now sold all our PBYs, but we do have lots of parts. So there we go. Send the Foxmoth to Australia to fight fire. That'd be interesting to see what they some of that old school stuff. You ever see that stuff where the Beaver, they had they used a 45-gallon drum
and to dump
water? Yeah, it's some crazy stuff. I highly recommend going on YouTube and looking up vintage firefighting aircraft. Oh man, like the stuff, the PB-4Y, which is like the B-24, the KC-97s.
Have they ever tried with the DC-3?
Yeah, they tried with the DC-3. I went for a flight in a Basler with a Hawkson Powers tank on it in January 1999. That was in Kingman, Arizona.
I was 2 years old.
Yeah, so...
Sarah with the super chat again.
Oh, we got a super chat come in.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd we... Oh, Sarah. There we go. Thank you, Sarah, for the super chat. It's very awesome. Jake's saying hello from Calgary. Hey, Calgary. Who owns Martin Mars now? I think Colson still owns Martin Mars.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to sell it. They flew down to Oshkosh that one year, a couple years ago. There we go. So, yeah, there's like an F. Oh man, there's a weird thing. It looks like an A26. If you know in the comments, it's like a F-15 or something. Or it's not like the jet. It's got like an F name. It's a twin engine, single pilot. Looks like a very, very skinny A26.
That Firebird that we saw?
Yeah, very, yeah.
It's something called Fire something. Fire something. Was that the one where you can only exit through the roof?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no. You're thinking of a Tracker. Yeah, I didn't know that either. I guess the S2 Tracker, you can only exit through the roof.
Do you mean the invader in the video? Neptune 2V or whatever, isn't it?
No. It's like a very... Well, no, the Neptune was a larger aircraft. I'm talking... This is like super skinny. What the heck was
super skinny?
F7F? I think that's it. F7F.
Let's see.
That's it. Look it up. It looks like a very skinny and it's got a big pod on the bottom. I think that's it, James. I think you're right.
Is that...
I just want to mention that Jasper sits across the room staring at
Yeah, that's it. Show the camera.
Grumman.
These are cool. Look at these things.
Oop.
That's very cool. Hey, see the camera autofocus too.
Yeah. Wow.
F7 Tiger Cat. Yeah, that's it.
It's 2020.
Yeah, those are very cool. So Michael's right in caps here. The DC-4 downstates with those Electras near your U.S. water bomber. Is that owned by yous, or is it still that company you sold her to still? The DC-4 down in Keystone is ours, and Uncle Ronnie is there right now. Uncle Ronnie, if you're watching on your iPad, let me know. Text me, let me know. But yeah, so that DC-4 is down there. Uncle Ronnie's getting it ready. We're going to fly it out, I guess. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Bruce, where's Benjamin? Did he quit too? Did he quit you? Benjamin is at home.
Yeah.
He's at home.
It's Sunday.
Yeah. Sunday. He's working on C-46s and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of C-46.
You also, where's Benjamin?
Same answer.
Same answer?
Yeah. No, he's at home.
The F7s fly Reno every year. Why am I missing that? That's the strange thing. But the one thing I discovered, which was very, very cool, is they had a B-17 with turbines on it. Crazy. I think I want to make a video just about that, because it had the Dart turbines. You know, Dart is similar to the Hawkers, 748 Hawkers. You can tell the Dart engine.
Yeah, the round calling.
Yeah.
The intake is... It's weird, like... But they were two Bazzer version, not Bazzer, but like turbine DC-3 with Dart at first. I think it was a South African version or something like that.
No, they had the PT6s, but they might have put a Dart on the DC-3 a while ago.
I saw one with the...
I've seen one too.
Yeah, with the Dart, huh?
I think those were experimentals or something like that.
Maybe.
So Ken's saying, haven't worked much in a few years, maybe consider selling them to the Australian government. Yeah, I think the DC-4 is a very good aerial firefighting platform. It is amazing. There is, tendencies to always, increase technology. But that works in a lot of areas. But like with firefighting, sometimes the airplane has to sit. And so when you spend millions and millions and millions of dollars on an aircraft, especially a modern aircraft, that your maintenance cost is going to be quite high. And, people are like, oh, the maintenance cost on a DC-4. It's not that bad. Like, you could pretty much, buy 2 DC4s for the price of an Electra engine and prop. Like, so it is, yes, a little bit more maintenance intensive, but the maintenance costs are really low. Anyway, but I'm a DC4 fanboy. I'm probably betting a lot of you two are on there too. So.
Sorry, Claude. Sorry. I need to raise my voice.
What's up? Darts were put on Viscounts. There we go. Back in the day when like money didn't matter, you could just do whatever you want. That was great. Let's go. Everything's going too quickly. We got Bruce making crane savers. That's awesome. I love your thumbnail, Bruce. Like, I'd watch it just for your thumbnail. What kind of hat? You wearing a hard hat on there? That's pretty good. That's some of my best thing I like is everybody's thumbnail. There we go. You have the plane from the movie Always. Are you going to ever fly again? What's happened to that airplane? Airspray has that airplane. I don't actually have that airplane. But I did show it on an episode.
Wake up.
Mark's saying wake up, Stella.
Yeah, I can see that.
Let's go. 611 people watching us. This is crazy. David Jones saying hit the like button. Do you remember who is David Jones' thumbnail? You remember this guy right here?
Yeah, I remember. It was last week it was a debate or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barnes Wallace. The guy that did the engineering for the dam busting project.
Hmm.
There we go. Damien, hello from Australia. So it's Monday in Australia. Monday morning, I think, right now. What time's in Australia? Madison, Zassin, will you ever restore a Beaver or another DC-3? The chances of another DC-3 are pretty much certain. But a Beaver would be cool. I shouldn't say unfortunately, but more realistically is a Norseman. Because, how many Norseman frames in Red Deer?
7.
7 Norseman frames my father has.
I think.
Yeah, that is 6 more than a normal person should have.
And he has one flying one.
Yeah. Yeah. So, everyone should have a Norseman frame. But to have that many Norseman frames. Dodds asks, does anyone know how to change the thumbnail? Yeah, so you go in your channel settings and check it all out. Okay. Oh, 8:30 in the morning.
Oof,
Eastern
Monday.
Standard Time? Must be something.
Eastern Australia.
Eastern Australia. Okay. Oh, yeah. 8:30 Monday morning. So in the future, I wonder how. Hopefully Monday's doing pretty good.
Maybe you can give us the winning number at the lotto.
Oh man, that's crazy. PlaneSavers 3 North. My father actually, he keeps on telling me, he's like, we gotta get a DC-4 flying and we gotta get a Norseman. And so that is something that he always, like, at least once a week. He's like, why don't you guys just go get one of the DC-4s flying and blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, a little bit more difficult than that, but
Spaghetti.
oh, Spaghetti. Ronnie's going to text you. Thank you, Spaghetti. So Uncle Ronnie, so Spaghetti Don heard me talk about this. Text Ronnie in Florida to Ronnie to text me. There we go. That's efficiency of the internet, folks. So maybe I'll call Uncle Ronnie on the phone. I'll ask him, and then maybe I could bring him in, and he could tell everybody hello, and hopefully he's enjoying his Sunday. NorCal. Northern California. I really like Northern California. Chico, California. I spent some time in Chico, California, which I guess would be considered Northern California, maybe, hopefully. Anyway, I really like Chico. We went to Chico when Air Union sold all their DC-4 parts. Yeah, so I went down there and I spent about 2 weeks loading DC-4s. First time I ever seen a snake. Last time I ever seen a snake.
What?
Chico, California. Yeah, a snake, and it wasn't a small snake.
That's pretty random.
It was like twice as long as your hair.
My hair's pretty long.
That was a big snake.
That was a big snake.
So it's 8:30 in Sydney. What time would it be in Perth? Perth's on the opposite side what time would it be in Perth?
Ooh.
What budget would you need to save a Concorde? Holy smokes. Like, if you don't account bribes, because there's nothing wrong with the airplane, there's something wrong with paperwork. So the airplane, as long as you can get the engines and get the engineers to sign off on the frame.
I think you need some good lawyers.
Lawyers, because that's going to be...
Good.
I would say, and I'm not an expert in anything, really, but I would say if you had the paperwork good to go, I'd say you'd be in it for at least $6 million by the time you had to, send the engines out and de-inhibit and everything.
I would even say
$5 million? Yeah. What did I say? $6 million?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. Yeah, I'd say about $6 million, and that's no paperwork, no lawyers. Paperwork and lawyers double it. The Animated Adventures of Chopper Kyle.
2.5 billion.
Is this the Chopper Kyle? I don't know. Oh, now he's gone down to 2. He went from 2 billion to 2. So it's 6:30 in Perth, or 5:30, depending if you change your watch. There we go. Yes, I mentioned at the beginning there. Unfortunately, Kobe Bryant passed away today in a helicopter crash. I guess near LA. Unfortunately, did you hear that, Stella?
I did not.
Yeah, legendary basketball player unfortunately passed away today, which sucks. This is the Chopper Kyle. Chopper Kyle is my friend who was in one quick episode of PlaneSavers. This is completely random, but I don't know. But Caton's senior doppelganger today said there's Chopper Kyle too. Chopper Kyle, there's not you, but it looks just like you, and he's wearing a helicopter shirt. So that's only a joke, but 3 people would know. How's the moonshine? As good as always. French moonshine in the La Cage cup that William got me. How do you say it properly?
La cage au sport.
This is the Boston Pizza of Montreal.
Yeah.
But Montreal also has Boston Pizza.
Yeah, but there's a lot of
Yeah, this is good. What's the best part about it? I know you're gonna say.
Ooh, the popcorn.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
Unlimited popcorn.
Unlimited popcorn.
Just take your basket.
Uncle Ronnie. Uncle Ronnie says, I didn't watch today. Sorry, Uncle Ronnie. No, Uncle Ronnie today. Rick saying, I want that hat, Mikey. Which hat? My hat? William's hat? Or Stella's hat? Just check it out. There's in the link, there's a pinned link for any of the PlaneSavers merchandise. Check it out. Help the channel. Help pay for the engine right now, I guess, is the big ticket item. So it's going to be that. And the $6,000 worth of wood that's showing up. Are your DC-4 also North Stars? No. If North Stars are DC-4s with Merlin engines on them, we had a nose of one, and my father traded it for some reason. Of course, he had a nose of it. So a DC-4 is a Canadian. Canadians took, and Benoit would know more. Canadair took the DC-4 and then put Merlins on it, and then called it the North Star. What's going on? Where we go? French moonshine in Canada. Oh, we got a super chat from Jonathan Baker. Thank you, Jonathan Baker, for super chatting. Where did it go? There we go. Thank you. Hanging out by your tent, looking cool. What's going on? Oh, biking in tent. That'd be cool. Is that a BMW? Very cool. What's going on? Oh yeah, Spaghetti saying he's getting a lot of wishes today. Happy birthday, Spaghetti. Air Canada requested a Merlin variant from Douglas. Ethan's back in the chat. Hey Ethan. Well, saying it's boring, but he's still watching. Views of you.
It's boring because I'm your girlfriend.
Lennon, we're keeping Lennon up. Oh, that's Hannah and Abby. They sent a video, so we're going to be showing that in the next episode. Yeah, spoilers. But you guys good up, Hannah and Abby? We'll see you guys get up, go to bed so you need to go to school, so you don't end up like us. David Jones, thanks for the C46 episode. I keep watching it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Actually, there were some points in the episode that it went to 120% audience retention, which means that David Jones has watched it about 1,000 times. So thank you, David Jones. Has Buffalo ever flown helicopters?
Yes.
Yes. Stella, you remember which ones?
I don't know the names. I'm so
two-
friggin' bad
two
at
six?
helicopters.
Alouette 2.
Oh.
Igor. Remember Igor?
Yeah, Igor, the weird looking one.
Igor, the weird one. Yes, so Buffalo
it's,
actually went bankrupt in the 80s, which was fashion at the time, like my father always says. So then my
Fashionably bankrupt.
yeah, fashionably bankrupt in the 80s. Everyone went bankrupt in the 80s, I guess.
Let's go
Anyway,
bankrupt instead.
so it's a long story, which would be great for a book. But yeah, he worked for an oil company, flew DC-3s, did a bunch of work, and then the oil company went under. And you know, when you're an airline, you get stuck with all the bills, the fuel, and everything like that. So it went bankrupt, and then the bank got everything, and then hired my father back to run everything, and then he brought everything back up, just like a movie. It'd be a great. Imagine a Buffalo '80s movie where everyone's driving around like IROCs and
Yes,
stuff.
lots of people that say he looks like
Do like
James
the
Dean.
Yeah.
like the McDonald movie. And
That would be pretty cool, actually, like that. So yeah, him and Uncle Ronnie built it up from scratch. Uncle Ronnie, if you're listening, I think it was really just my father and Ronnie, and they brought her all right back. So yeah. Will the Buffalo Concorde be on floats? That's three
On floats?
strange things.
Why not on skis?
Yeah, and skis, eh? That'd be pretty cool.
I wonder if the same thing would have happened if she was on skis.
It's pretty dark, Stella.
the ski will have ripped right off.
So, I'm getting. Oh my lordy, what's going on with the comments here? There's like a
You
bazillion.
always do that though. Every week you go like all the way up to the top and then you go all the way down.
I rock and sweet synthesizer music. There we go. Hannah and Robin. My nieces Hannah and Robin. Their dad had an '86 iRock. I thought it was the coolest car in the world. Oh yeah, no llamas.
Oh, Pierre will be disappointed about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
But there's
no.
an Alouette, so
It's pretty good. That'd be pretty good. I would read Joe's life story. Yeah.
I would too.
So are you getting Keystone ready for Australia? Well, you have to ask Uncle Ronnie. He's pretty much halfway to Australia now. From Florida to Yellowknife. So you never know. Oh, this makes a good thing. Joe needs to make car museum in Yellowknife or Red Deer. My father is doing a huge car auction. March 5th? No. When is it?
No, not
Anyway,
much. No, not
we'll
much.
be talking about it more in an episode, but literally he's putting like 80 cars in so the hangar in Red Deer, they're going to host a huge car auction. He's got like 80 cars he's going to be put in there, a whole bunch of weird stuff, and he's selling it all. He's selling a whole whack load of stuff. So this is probably the first you're hearing about it, so it's going to be big. So I think it's maybe in
Just Google
end
it.
of May.
It's not March 5th because March 5th
No.
we're in California.
End of May. It's the end of May. I'll be telling you guys more, but it's going to be this huge auction, and it'll be kind of we're going to have DTD there, or of course we're going to be there. It's going to be a PlaneSavers meetup / Joe McBryan auction. It's going to be probably a little bit of a party, so that'd be pretty good. So hopefully it'd be pretty good going down there. So yeah, so Yeah, he's going to be selling lots. So he's going to be... And everything from $200 cars to more expensive cars. But there'll be, I think, airplane parts there too. So it'll be pretty cool. APU always all fit. There's a funny story about that. So yes, it did on the Ice Pilots episodes because the Electra rarely had any problems except the APU. So, and then Chucky was such a character that they would always focus on that. But I remember a little kid came in here and he wanted to talk to Chucky about his APU, and because he thought the APU was the whole airplane, and Chucky's APU was always not working. So, what's good? George saying, how many planes do you have that fly?
26.
I think it'd be more than 26.
No, 26 winter and then more in the summer.
Yeah, so there's quite a bit, and there's 5 pilots, including William, to fly all those airplanes.
So we're not a lot, huh?
Oh, you see the thumbnail on this one still?
I can't see anything over here. Is it a buck?
Mm-hmm.
Aww. Mine is tucked in for the winter.
Here, I don't even have the fancy light on.
Oh shit!
Look at this.
Whoa!
Yeah, now we kind of Stella's still blown out by the light over there, but that's fine.
I'm all hair anyways today. So.
Yeah, so DTD, we'll have DTD open, and Stella will be sitting there and making sure everybody's safe walking through it. Is that correct, Stella?
Yes. And I'm probably going to bring Mr. Stooks.
Oh, and Mr. Stooks. Oh, Jed747 sent you an email to PlaneSavers this afternoon regarding the fundraiser in Sacramento. Cool. So, Jed, I'll check that email. Thank you for the super chat. How many planes do you have that don't fly? That's a better question. That's a way better question. Nobody knows. Nobody actually knows. I would say there's over 100 aircraft of all different, all the different
Species.
Types.
Pink.
No, you're fine.
But yeah, there's everything. Yeah, DTD's not for sale. No, definitely not. No. Hey, Carpenter Dad. Hey. That
looks like the guy at the ADG project.
Yeah, that looks like ADG Projects. That's not ADG Projects. Is that Mark? No. And look, the camera's so good you can see all the dog hair on my hat. Kenny, any updates on the DC-6? The DC-6 is exactly where it was for the last 5 years, sitting there. But there is also DC-6s in the States that my father has too. But that's a whole big problem or big thing to work on there. Where is it? That's pretty much. He says he wants to make space, but he doesn't work that way. Can you do a planes that don't fly episode? Yeah, I can. See, the best thing, that's a really good example. The best thing about PlaneSavers, and the reason why it can keep on going, is it's really just the GoPro and then me running around. So it's capturing what's going on right now. It's actually exponentially harder to make an episode where you see some of these YouTubers that actually do their research, animate, and do everything like that. Some of these episodes look amazing. I was showing you Nerd City yesterday. Yeah. Nerd City, I looked, I thought it was a month. It takes them 3 months to make an episode, one episode. But of course, it's just the production quality is crazy. That being said, PlaneSavers is normally just the GoPro running around filming William, filming Stella, and then Runban, and I say something like that, and then that's the episode, right? And usually it's what's going on. That being said, any special episodes I make normally take me 4 normal episodes worth of time.
And planes that don't fly are spread all over the continent.
Yeah. So that would be a thing. So I would have to film it over a course of a few months to make sure I have all the footage, because I'd rather have the filming versus just the pictures.
Specialty.
just pictures, right? It's a little bit, but maybe pictures are good enough. Bruh. Yeah. People don't like the live stream. It's good. It's fine. Captain Chris YT, what's going on? Smash that like button. Emoji. This is good. How close is Red Deer to Calgary? Literally right next to each other. Red Deer and Calgary. It's an hour and 15-minute drive, which sounds like a lot maybe if you're from a place that's not Canada, but in Canada, that's literally how far you can throw football. Like, it's super close.
It's right in the middle between Edmonton and Calgary. Yeah. It's literally right in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Same time from.
Yeah, so you can check it out. If you go to the Street View, you can check it. It's very easy. There's a lot of weird stuff. Sudbury, Piper Moose. Hello, Sudbury, Ontario. There you go. Just like Transfer Canada's been super nice to us.
Yes.
Transfer Canada's been amazing. If anybody's Transfer Canada watching, you guys have been awesome.
No, it's for real. No, but
it's true. It's actually
super
true.
Cool. Yeah.
Like, that's not like sometimes I make fun of Airbus or whatever, but like Transfer Canada, they're on the level. Believe it or not, I'm not being crazy on that one.
But I'm still waiting for my type rating sticker.
Cliff. Hey, Mikey, Cliff. Which Cliff? Which Cliff? Richard, very true. You're very true on that.
It's cold.
Yeah, problem is the internet. The problem is the internet. We're like a fire. Like, internet is like a fire. We got a little bit of internet here, and we're huddled around it. But yeah, we'll be working on that soon too. Stella?
Yeah? Harry and Meghan showed up yet? No, not yet. Not yet.
Soon?
I don't know. Now that they're not royals anymore, maybe they're looking for a job.
Super chat. Michael Harrington, what's happened to the L188s and Keystone? So the L188s and Keystone, the Electras, are not ours. They're actually owned by, why is the company escaping me right now? But they're actually owned by another company. Yeah. So not every airplane that doesn't fly is Buffalo's. There's about 4 or 5 airplanes spread out everywhere. It's not.
We're here for you.
James Glenn. Oh, Super V. Hi, Mikey, Stella. What about William?
That's
Vancouver
good.
Island. Nice.
It's good.
What's going on here?
Harry can de-ice. Yeah, he can help. Harry can de-ice the plane.
Oh, Harry.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mark looking for a job. What are you crawling into there? What's that? I'm looking. That is something with an injector seat, and you're wearing white gloves. That's
That looks fast.
That looks fast. That looks very fast. What's going on? 700 people watching right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
700 people. Are you nervous now?
Yeah.
No.
And your oh, Amazon. There we go. Amazon Prime has all the Ice Pod seasons on there. There we go. Any pilots from the show still flying for your dad? Jeff Schroeder,
Ian,
Jeff Tapper, Ian, AJ, Sam. Yeah, Sam. You got to. I was hanging out with Sam and Nuvik.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It's a good guy.
No, I really. Sam's always. Oh, Sam's the one that flew the very last episode of Ice Pots where I jumped out the back for D-Day, and then Sam came and helped us for the flying Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden, and yeah, Sam's always been there to help me out in a pinch. So what's going on? Murray Smart hello from New Zealand. How's it going? I was watching a TED talk this morning. I was telling you, there's who's the director of? Oh, man, he's from New Zealand. He directed Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, the guy you showed me this morning.
Yeah, and he is the voice of the robot on the Mandalorian, the droid, the assassin droid, and he's plays Hitler in Jojo Rabbit. Anyway, and he wrote and directed the movie too. The guy's amazing. Anyway, he's from New Zealand. I'm a huge fan of him, even though I can't remember his name's like Tiki.
Yeah, Tiki something. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome dude.
Yeah.
Is it true about the captain's vampire and jam? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Are you guys going to recover the DC-3?
Which one?
Which one?
There's a few of them out there.
Just one or two.
Just one or two.
Oh, yeah. Pluto TV, which is a free TV service. There's actually an Ice Pilots channel. And then we'll play the last episode. So people have been emailing me, asking me to fix it. And I'm like, I don't know what Pluto TV is. I had to Google it. But yeah, so supposedly the very last episode on Ice Pilots plays some random episode from the past. There we go. This is a good question. Does Joe still own the vampire? There might be some vampire news coming up. Not PlaneSavers related. Well, kind of PlaneSavers related. But there might be some vampire news coming up. Some good news. But not PlaneSaver news. But it's kind of like PlaneSaver. It makes no sense. We're not saving the vampire. That's what I'm saying. But the vampire may be saved. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't give him too much of it. What plane do you need fan art of? Anything. Literally anything. I love any of that stuff. As you can see, I got fan art and stuff all over my office here. You got behind William, you got the DC-3. Yeah, we got some more DC-3s over here. We got, the models back here, up here. My picture of Cliff. Right there. Everyone's like, who's that? I'm like, that's Cliff. You don't know who Cliff is? And then over here, from Thailand, the first 100 episodes of PlaneSavers. Very, very cool. And that piece right there, that piece of fabric. Very cool. It's from a D7 restoration in the 1950s, Dan Jones, if you knew it. What is going on here? 706 people. Wow. I think that might be the highest. That wasn't me messing up the D-Day live stream. I think we hit like 5,000 on the D-Day live stream. But anyway, 700 people. So thank you very much. Hit the like button if you want that like button number to go up. That'd be great. Any progress? So we're working on it. But again, the help will the main part is joining with an Australian company to do the boots on the ground because all that stuff. But there's also other countries too that are other countries. But anyway, I've seen something up here. I've seen a question. The questions come in so fast. Just knows Homer Simpson. That is actually Bart Simpson.
That's Bart. Yeah.
That's Bart Simpson in an acrylic case. Someone sent that to me. A fan sent that to me. Yeah.
You've actually two Barts.
Yeah, and if you guys are just developing, Kobe Bryant unfortunately passed away in a helicopter crash somewhere in California. That's really crappy. Kobe was easily one of my most favorite basketball players. Do you know how many DC aircraft you still own? Or you own? No.
A lot.
A lot. Some more. Where's Benjamin? Is that home? Benjamin?
Bonjour, Benjamin.
TXW coming back. TXW is not coming back to a flying state. But who knows? Maybe. Never know.
Maybe someone will buy it on eBay one day. And
yeah, some random person. Oh, Don Meyer sent that to me. Spaghetti Don. Don Meyer sent me the Bart Simpson. Crazy. So how does Spaghetti Don know that and I don't?
Spaghetti
I
Don, he
sent
makes
Bart.
all the connections. He knows what
Yeah.
everybody
Third.
There. Don, you sent... That's good. See, as you can see, I got an acrylic case here now. That's one of the original Bart Simpson toys. That's why I'm keeping it safe.
in
Should
his
have known that.
aquarium.
Should have known that. I got a picture of Don Mayer and I when I had long hair down there.
Long hair, don't care.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh. There, I keep it in my office there. Look at those handsome people right there. Very handsome. How's Dad? Dad was just here with Pickles. Yeah, 2 seconds. Or Patches is his real name.
He's at home.
Is that home? What's going on here? Americans boycotting CNN and MSB.
Okay.
Alright. We only have CBC here, so.
There's a
That's very
And
cool.
Cabin Radio.
Moose Radio too.
Moose
Yeah.
Radio, Cabin Radio, and CBC.
And CBC French.
Yeah, we have French radio too.
Oh, radio. No, what do they call it?
Radio Canada.
Radio Canada.
It's like
Ohio. Dayton, Ohio. The best museum. Best aviation museum I've ever been to.
What
Dayton,
about
Ohio.
the German ones?
German ones are good. I'm not going to say Germans. Can't make the Germans mad. Okay, the German ones were good.
You're a rude person.
Don't make the Germans mad. Okay, we learned that. But Dayton, Ohio has the best aviation museum in the world. Number 2, Pima Air and Space Museum. Number 3,
I would have said Pima is number 1 actually.
3 is the one with the Concorde and the Konkorsky and the CL-215 on the roof.
That is insane.
That one?
Yeah, and the 747 is Speyer.
That's number 4.
Maybe I get that wrong now, but I think that's the way it is.
Yeah. In my opinion. Well, and then the Hamilton Museum, too. But I don't really consider the Hamilton Warplane Heritage Museum a museum because all the airplanes fly.
The Aviodrome in Holland is just as good.
Yeah, that's good. And then there's quarks and
Wings
stuff.
over
I don't
Holland,
consider,
Quarks.
if you have airplanes that fly, I don't really consider you at, a typical museum. I think I consider you guys awesome. But but if you are a place that doesn't fly airplanes, Dayton, Ohio, number 1. They probably do fly airplanes. My whole theory's gone out the window, folks.
Oh.
Anyway.
Ha ha. No.
Astella.
What?
How bad
How bad what?
Mikey's German is. Is he speaking German?
He
tried.
knows a few words. It's pretty much it. Yeah.
Guten Tag.
Yeah, that's about it.
Any news on the fox moth?
She's cleaned.
Stella cleaned it.
We cleaned it.
They ordered some wood. I heard Benjamin talking about ordering wood. They got a quote to fix the gas tank. It was $4,000 to fix the gas tank. My father's still looking for wings, even though he's talked to everybody in the world who even seen a fox moth. But they're still working on wings. Yeah. So we got a super chat. Gerard, look at that. Again, with the Stella shirt and the PlaneSavers hat. Very handsome. Very, very handsome.
Hey, he was there on the... I'm pretty sure he was there on the June 6th.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think he was in Oshkosh too.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one. Super chat again. Stella, heard you like the L1011. We have one.
L1011, lucky
we-
1011 for Christ's sakes.
The language. What if Christ was watching? Okay, we have one.
Christ is always watching.
Then why doesn't he hit the like button?
Because Jesus loves me.
It's
It's getting out of hand.
It's getting very out of hand.
We
Okay.
will be more than happy to host PlaneSavers crew. I would love to see a TriStar more than anything.
Have you ever seen a TriStar fly?
Not in person. No.
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 But like on YouTube,
Yes.
because YouTube's just as good now, folks. Okay,
No.
I gotta.
With the VR.
Jed, you've been commenting quite a bit. You gotta change your. We need a better thumbnail. Like,
Yeah,
you
put
need
the
a better
TriStar
thumbnail.
as your thumbnail.
You need a good thumbnail. Oh, Joseph, I have not been to. I know what the funny story is. I was in Washington D.C. and there's actually an Ice Pots episode where I go to Washington. Side story: there's one scene where I'm walking down the street. I think I mentioned this on the live stream before. I'm walking down the street and I'm walking towards their version of our parliament, I guess. Anyway, it took us all day to shoot this scene, and they used it for the teaser for 3 seconds, and they didn't even put it in the episode, just the teaser. And we spent all day to get that shot, and I almost got ran over by a car. That being said, I was in Washington. I was super excited to go to the Smithsonian. I went there, and I realized that there's 2 Smithsonians. Did you know that? There's the Smithsonian that is downtown Washington, and then there's the bigger Smithsonian that I learned that was from a Transformers movie. Remember that Transformers movie?
Yeah, with the Blackbird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that. And so I thought, I'm like, the Smithsonian's very, very small. And then there's the Smithsonian, I think, Museum of Flight.
I'm pretty sure there's 3 because we've been to one that's
There's
like,
3?
It's not Smithsonian, but it's like natural something, blah, blah, blah. They have airplanes all over and NASA stuff and stuff like that. It's right in Washington, too.
Oh, we got Quinn. Quinn? Is that a DC? That is a DC-4 behind you in the thumbnail. Quinn Jones, of course, the co-pilot of our DTD during the big June 6th flight. The L1011
If you say that one more time.
has a massive cockpit. There's enough space behind the pilot seat to hold a dance party.
That's what I heard. It's the biggest cockpit on the market, apparently.
On the market?
For the type of airplane.
On the market? I wonder if that was a selling feature.
Is the Spruce Goose?
Oh, yeah.
For
Just
the type of aircraft, I said.
for Spruce Goose.
How can you compare Spruce Goose with the triple engine airline?
Thank you. Oh, what's going on here? There, BA 146. There's actually Summit is actually flying BA 146's. Problem with them, 4 engine. Well, we'll start with the good things. High wing, can land on gravel,
Cute.
holds a lot of passengers. Here's some downsides: 4 jet engines burning fuel.
Yes.
That's about it. No, I think there's floor loading and no cargo door. But that's about it. But anyway,
To get to the mine and stuff. Just
Yeah.
passenger. It's
yeah, it's passenger thing. It's I flew one. I only flew one Lufthansa from Frankfurt to Marseille in 2004.
Pretty sure I flew on one from somewhere in Germany to London or something.
yeah, London City. I think
Yeah.
they were used to
Mhm.
Something like
have
that.
some.
Sorry, Stella. 10011. LOL.
10-10-11.
My friend says there's like 20 museums in the Smithsonian's area. Gotta go, folks. Thank you. Alright. So there we go. Wait a minute. Oh, we're on for an hour. Okay. So, anything else you want to add to the people that are watching right now, Stella? Could be
Why
now,
me?
could be in the future.
Why me?
What do you think? What's Mr. Stooks doing here right now?
He's scared because I cleaned both aquariums this morning and he thought he was going to take a bath.
There's more than 2 aquariums.
There's 3, but I only had to clean the 2 big ones.
So that's what you want to tell everybody?
That's what you asked me.
That's how's Mr. Stooks doing?
Yeah, he's scared.
He's scared?
Because he thought he was taking a bath.
Oh, yeah, he's scared of water.
Yeah. He's scared
Ah.
of water because you should tell the story when you saved him when he almost died. When he fell in the
That's for another day.
for another day.
That's for another day. Okay. William, you want to say bye to your mom who's probably watching this in the future?
Yeah, probably. Have a good day.
Good day, Brigitte.
And good Monday for everybody down under.
Awesome. Clam. Super Chat, you guys, thank you for joining us. We need more likes, everybody. You guys are awesome. I'll be seeing you next Sunday, most likely, and probably an episode here or there every day, maybe someday. Who knows? But we'll see you soon. Have fun. Bye.